Well, g'day, we've got Bloke News for Wednesday the 22nd of November. I'm Dave, and in the headlines tonight is Schoolies Week up on the Gold Coast. It annually attracts thousands and thousands of kids that have finished school. Oh, kids, some of them sort of bordering on adults. But it also attracts the unsavoury types. There's been so many arrests for things such as including peeping toms. A 56-year-old bloke filming up the skirts of girls. Sorry, there's something drastically wrong with that. And then you get the sort of slightly older 20-somethings, which are referred to as toolies. Geez, I wonder why you're going to call them tools. Probably because they reckon they're fun for the schoolies. But anyway, what's supposed to be, you know, just a bit of a drink fest and a binge and all that sort of stuff, does have its unsavoury side, unfortunately. But what up to yesterday? 14 schoolies were arrested and 15 charges. So the night before there was 27. The day before that there was about 16. So there's a few people getting themselves into strife, but overall pretty well behaved, considering there's about 27,000 of the buggers up there on the Gold Coast having a hoot of a time. I think I'm jealous, really, because they're having fun and I'm here doing Bloke's News. In more serious news, there's over 100 fires around the country at the moment. The little hot spate that we've had, it was 38 in Melbourne yesterday, or going to be 38 in Sydney today, 36 yesterday. I mean, temperatures in the 30s all over the place. But between New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia, there's over 100 fires burning. So if you step outside today and think, oh, what's that smell? Chances are it's from a bushfire. And I've got to say, I feel sorry for the rural community. I mean, they've been going through drought, they've been going through all that sort of crap. 5 years of drought or 6 years of drought or something like that, and then, you know, any sort of glimmer of hope, up in flames. It's really not fair, is it? Something that I think is fair is the Dutch. They are a unique mob. They're on a mission to roll and light the biggest joint. I can't even think of anything to say to that. Why would you? Yeah, wow. What a great claim to fame. I can smoke the biggest joint. Don't get it sometimes. And in the Isle of Wight, sorry, I was going to say Isle of Man, Isle of Wight, a 72-year-old driver escaped uninjured after his car plunged 30 metres down a cliff. Now, good on him for surviving, but it does bring up the old adage, you know, at what stage should people's driver's licences be reviewed? At what stage should we be looking at them and going, you know what, you start losing stuff, you know, as you get a bit older and you become incapable of driving. And because you've been driving for a long time, you don't want to give it up. So it's not going to happen voluntarily, I don't think. But certainly begs the question that something needs to be done, doesn't it? Now, the only thing that's been hitting the sporting news of late is Ian Thorpe, known as Thorpe or Torpedo or any other nickname, the big fish, has stopped swimming. Fair income, the response in the media, the response from people, you'd swear black and blue this guy had just died. I'm sorry, he's just stopped swimming, you know, big deal. What's the next big thing for him? Coming out of the closet, I suppose. Anyway, Sonja, what do you got for us?
I've got a quiz for you. What melts in your mouth, tastes so good, and is extremely spreadable? Oh, you dirty buggers. If you're thinking along those lines, butter wouldn't melt in your mouths either, now would it?
So, butter wouldn't melt in my mouth, you reckon? Oh. Yeah, I must have been one of those filthy people. Oh, that's revolt. Don't try this at home, folks. Oh, yuck. Oh, sorry, that's still leaving a foul taste. Anyway, researchers. Well, I love research because it shows how weird the researchers are and the depths that they will go to find out useless stuff. Anyway, a couple of dudes from the university in America, at the Georgia State University, have actually discovered that crayfish perform humping rituals, not dissimilar to what us humans would call, acts of dominance and submission. Okay, so the dirty perverts Wanted to see what crustaceans got up to while they were humping. What's wrong with a good bit of porn? I'm Dave. This is Bloke News.